Alright, tally ho there champs, now at PAX, Melbourne, Australia, Alienware debuted their M15 laptop. And I can't tell you how excited I am to get this. Now I'm going to cover the Alienware booth just in a second. I have a deal for you guys. If you're stuck with Windows Home and you want to get Windows Pro, or you just want cheap office keys, gaming keys, or gift card vouchers, head on down to 09, look in the description for the links and a discount code to get even more of a discount. But this is already available in the US, I believe, and here in Australia next month, which means November, a couple of days. Who knows if it's the start of the month or the end of the month? I don't know, but I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see this, because you know I'm going to slam it. And the great thing about this is not only is it so thin, it's light. It's like 4.7 pounds. So it could be a 15-inch laptop if you just want a content creation laptop. It's not that much heavier than the premium 15-inch laptops like, you know, XPS 15, Razer and stuff like that. So anyway, let's have a look at the M15 and you can see here how much thinner it is. And then I'm going to hand it over to CPU Modder, who covered the Alienware booth. And thanks so much for CPU Modder for doing this. And he has the best PAX coverage. So go over to his YouTube channel. I'm a subscriber. You should be a subscriber of his. His work is excellent and he has great PAX coverage. So yeah, go check that out. So here's the Alienware booth. Boom.
What's up guys, CPU Modder here, back with another video, and today we're down at the Alienware booth here at PAX Australia 2018. Now this year, one of the main things that they were showing off was their new M15X laptops. With demo units and exploded views, they were absolutely everywhere and they were really happy to show them off. Oh, and yeah, in this exploded view, that is an XPS 15 battery with an Alienware sticker on it, so haha. Anyway, so looking at previous years, they had a major big stage, and this year is no exception, where there were streamers doing some streaming at some points in time, and there was often a rep up there that was pulling apart a piece of Alienware gear, showing us what was inside and why we should buy it and that kind of stuff. And all in all, it was really interesting to see a lot of different things happening up on stage, whereas other booths, maybe there was only gaming up on stage, or maybe only giveaways. They were really using it for a number of different things. Now the headlining feature for this year was definitely that M15X, which was front and center, featuring i7-8750H CPU, a GTX 1070 Max-Q, and not to mention this being their most thinnest and lightest and most portable laptop they've ever made to date. And whilst I've never really been a fan of Alienware machines, this does definitely address one of my major gripes, which has been heft and also to weight. Being smaller and thinner definitely spikes my interest. Then over on the other side of the booth, we get to the desktop department, where we had a number of tables set up where you could go ahead and play CSGO against some pro players, where it was kind of an expected outcome, where the pro players were just dominating the public until they decided to mix things up, and things did definitely get interesting over there. And I actually noticed something really interesting with Alienware. Now a lot of the time when companies like Alienware rock up to events, they usually use these same computers as previous years or previous events, because let's face it, setting up 100 computers to use at 7 different events is a lot more cost effective than say setting up 700 computers to attend 7 different events. And a lot of the time they just set up a set of computers until they get obviously too old, and then they'll go ahead and upgrade it, not looking at anyone over there at AMD using the same computers for 3 years in a row. Anyway, so what they've gone ahead and done is actually bothered to upgrade the computers that they had last year, as a lot of these things were exactly the same types of machines, with one of them that I actually recognized from a previous year where it fell off the table when I was in the booth, which had nothing to do with me, but it fell off the table and there was still that same computer with the same mark on the edge of it, which happened last year. Now either this was a major coincidence, or they did just go to the effort of upgrading it, as there was no longer the glowing green GeForce logos through it. This year there is now just, well, the air vent. So it's really interesting to see that they did go ahead and bothered to do that, as again, a lot of other companies, AMD being one of them, would just stick big stickers over the top of the old computers and pretend like they were the brand new systems. Again, FX series was still being used when AMD Zen came out, so that was pretty interesting there. Anyway, back on topic, the final last section of this triangle booth right here was the Dell section, where you could go ahead and play around with some of their Dell Inspiron gaming systems that actually showed that you don't don't have to spend all the big bucks for an Alienware, where Dell still has a lot of value for their gaming machines right here. All in all, Alienware's booth was actually pretty packed, as it generally is, and had a lot of different things on display, with their major headlining feature being obviously that M15X, but whether you wanted to play on a desktop or a laptop, they did have you covered, and they were more about playing on the systems rather than looking them on glass tubes or glass displays. There's only like 2 glass tubes this year. But do let me know down in that comment sections, what do you think of the new M15X laptops? Personally, I like the idea that they're getting thinner and lighter, but do let me know what you think down in that comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.